What is up, everyone? This is Nick here at NJ's Bricks, and I'm excited to bring you a really special video this week. I have been working for the past month or so on a custom build. It's called a MOC or a MOC. That's my own creation, and I originally modeled this build after just a couple of quick screenshots from a trailer, and updated it a little bit as I got some more reference from the source material. But as you saw in the title already, we are building Ouroboros' workshop from Loki Season 2 on Disney+. Originally, I was captivated by the set design of this room, as much of the TVA has incredible set design, and I saw it in the first trailer for the show. Really stoked, been waiting for the show to come out. The first season was one of my favorite things, and so I knew I really wanted to build this room. So I took a few reference screenshots and I started building the model in the Bricklink Studio app. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look it up. I'll put a link to it in the description below. So I started building a base layout for how the room would look, and used color accurate bricks to the best of my ability based on what was available. Then when I was done mocking the room on the Studio app, I exported a list of all the parts that I was going to need, and I spent some time scouring Bricklink shops. I think about 12 orders total to get the parts that I was missing after looking through my own collection and pulling out anything that was relevant. And many hours of building later, and I was done with the room. I was very pleased with the base look of the room, and then I pulled out all kinds of parts from my own inventory, and I just started filling the room with a bunch of detail so that it would look really lived in and realistic as it does on the show. Just stuff everywhere. My goal when adding detail to this was not necessarily to make it as screen accurate as possible, but to make it feel the same way that you feel when you see it in the show. So filled with lots of detail, kind of cluttered, things everywhere, but you get the impression that, of course, OB would know where any needed thing was at any given time, even though it might be chaos to anybody that's visiting the room. Wanted to add some Easter eggs from other Marvel properties, and in addition to all that, I wanted to add a few spooky details. We're getting close to Halloween. Probably the TVA doesn't celebrate holidays, but I think it would be kind of fun if some of them did see those types of human traditions when they're out working in the field and bring them back into the TVA. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in to show you some of the detail here in this MOC. If you like this video, please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and check it out. So here is an overview of the entire MOC. Remember, this is advancements and repairs, or colloquially I've heard it referred to as OB's workshop. That's Ouroboros down there. And we'll get a little video here. Let's start around at the front of the room. You can see I've kind of put boxes all around the edges of the room here to make it feel really full and not 100% screen accurate, as I mentioned, not my goal here, but to really evoke the feeling of seeing it on the screen. Love that circular doorway, by the way, on the shelves here. Lots of different items, different colored boxes, kind of some vials or bottles there. Made a lamp down on this end. Coming around to the rear of the room, you can see I've done the same with filling up these shelves. Lots of those blue boxes, as you'll see if you go back and look on the show. And of course, I've populated the table full of details. So these minifigures here, you'll see I've made a Mobius and a Loki using parts from different minifigures. I've put them together. Lovely face printing on the Mobius there, really enjoy it. And the Loki has the actual Loki face and hair from the Season 1 minifigure series figure. I've combined a short sleeved look here with, I know he doesn't have a gun, but he does have those straps on his collared and tied shirt for keeping his knives in the back, so I thought that looked good. And the Mobius here with a very nice brown printed jacket, very accurate to the show. And this hair print is more, hairpiece rather, more accurate to Season 1, but I just like that hair better than the look they have given him in Season 2. And here is my Ouroboros figure using the jumpsuit from an old Lego Star Wars Rebel figure. It doesn't have the green there, but I think it gets the idea across, and a wonderful face printing. Can't remember the character, and I love the swept to the side hair there. I think it's super accurate for OB. Here is the front of the room as you're walking through that keyhole sort of entrance, and again, a kind of sweeping back look of the front of the table here. All those work orders piling up. Perhaps it's a temp pad there. There's a ton of the pneumatic tubes all over the room, just like in the set design, and of course work orders strewn across all of these desks. You can see some different kind of lamps. I like the idea of OB having a little snack corner here. We see the other TVA characters eating, so of course OB must have to eat as well. So I've given him a few drink and snack options there, the apple, the banana, kind of replicating the gumball machine there on the bottom left you can see. And again, a bunch of work orders all along this back table. I built a little console here and had it plugged into another part on the table. I thought that would look neat. And again, you can just see some more of the detail here littered across the table. Some pie there, key lime perhaps, if he shares Mobius's dessert inclinations. And here's the back corner. We've got some spooky spider webbing going on there, and then I would imagine there'd be some security cameras somewhere. You don't explicitly see them in the show, but you know what, it feels like OB is going to want to keep an eye on his things should he have to step out and go control the temporal point there from the other room and the blast doors. Put a skeleton on that back shelf as well. Thought that'd be cool. And then I like the idea of putting magical objects from all kinds of universe. So you see some of the Infinity Stones, perhaps a Harry Potter wand there, a couple copies from different variants of Frodo here, or Gollum with the one ring, maybe some magical coins. I like the idea that other IPs could get in there and leave their mark behind as well. So that is my mock of OB's workshop in the TVA. I hope you like it. Like and subscribe down below if you did enjoy it, and stick around the channel. You'll probably see some more content associated with this mock.